Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah. From this phone.
Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I look back in my mirror and I see the flash again. And it looks like, I can't see for sure, but it looks like it's pointing at the back of my car.
Weird.
I'm like, strange. Is that a confrontational type of thing? Should I have gotten out of my car and be like, "Hey, my man, what the fuck?" Because I just thought that was strange. I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Did you run a red light or anything?
No, it was just a little street.
Weird.
I wasn't speeding or wasn't. I mean,
maybe you thought you were
bumps.
cute.
I doubt it.
Why do you doubt that?
I don't know. I mean, like,
I think you're cute.
Do you take pictures of everything you find cute? It's your weird ass.
No, but I think a lot of people do.
All right. God. But all I'm saying is, all he's gonna see is just me, just one hand on the wheel, me just snapping with my other, blasting my song.
That's weird.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Odd,
that's
right?
downtown for you, though.
Yeah, that's down.
Honestly.
I mean, I guess it's odd. You know, it was a good song too.
Maybe he was like, I don't know. I don't know what explanation he would have for that.
Know what song it was.
Yeah, but you think by like taking a picture of it, you think?
Or just, you know,
maybe he works for like the MTO.
Maybe he heard the song. Maybe he's like, I wonder, and then he just like snaps a picture to get the feeling of me listening to this song.
Okay, so let's say this happens.
Yeah,
he works for the Ministry of Transportation in Ontario.
Okay,
he looks up your license plate number.
Yeah,
he finds your address.
Yeah,
goes to your house.
Yeah,
knocks on your door.
Yeah,
you open the door and you're like, "Hello?"
Yeah,
and he's like, "Hey, I saw you on college the other day."
Yeah.
And you were playing a really cool tune.
Right.
And I just wanted to know what song that was.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I'll say, listen, I understand you like the song. I appreciate it. Here's the deal. I'm going to tell you the name of the song, but if you ever pull up like this again, I will fuck you up. All right? Plain and simple.
Got it. No, that's a good way to do it.
I think so. Yeah. Like, I will beat the shit out of you. Don't do that. Don't do that to anyone. You're lucky I'm a nice guy. So I'm giving you like a notice. Because if it was anyone else, they'd beat the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah.
This is Toronto, baby. You don't mess around like that.
Definitely.
So, fair warning. That's all. You want to know what song it was?
What song was it?
Where my ladies at? I say, where my ladies at?
Oh, it's a big tune.
Let's find somewhere we can go crazy at. And for you, I'll be a maniac. Hey, 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 hey.
What if it was Lupe?
And I'll be on the sidelines rooting for my dime, holding my sign, and they say,
what if it was Lupe?
Go, baby. Ooh, ooh, go, baby. Ooh, ooh, go, baby. Ooh,
people actually don't like
baby.
that. Some people don't like
go,
that song.
Baby.
Huh?
I think it's an underrated song.
I was on Reddit the other day, and I was on the.
Jesus Christ, of course you were.
I was on like the loop.
Goddamn Reddit. Fucking Reddit.
I gotta get off Reddit.
Oh my God.
I gotta get off Reddit. I really do.
It's a sickness.
It is. It's definitely a
problem.
sickness. It reminds me of Facebook.
Why is that?
Just because it's like in another like social media, something that you can get addicted to. And some of the shit on Reddit is just fucking unnecessary.
Did you read this post about the Go Baby and then someone got into gender politics?
No, it was about the cringiest Lupe song out there.
And they picked that one?
And a couple people said Go Baby.
I don't know about that one. I would pick I don't want to care.
I don't want to care right now?
Yeah. That's pretty up there. That's like I don't think Lupe's proud of that one.
Interesting.
You don't think so?
No, I think everything he's ever produced and ever created in his entire discography has been on par with the David statues in Florence.
All right. You know what? Let's just start off again. I apologize, everyone, that you had to hear whatever that was. Young World. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. Welcome to another week, another edition, another episode. Thank you for joining us. We are here again for another craziness, wildness, or just
another one.
In the words of the great Khalid.
Yeah.
You know that's his name, first name and last name.
Oh, really?
It is.
Sick.
Just had to say, the mom just said, heard them for one name, and then she's like, another one.
That dude's doing extremely well for himself.
He seems to be doing okay.
How can you like?
He seems to be doing okay.
A little bit odd. He's a little bit odd.
He's a unique character,
but he's doing his thing, so I can't really hate on him. I can't hate on it.
You know how he makes his money? You know how he does it? So the reason why he doesn't like perform on his own songs and he gets all the other artists is basically he's getting the crappy songs that they didn't want to release. For some of them, like Drake, there was a few songs on there that he had that Drake put on the shelf, but then Kyle's like, yo, give me a few of these, I'll make it a hit. And then there's other options where Khaled does end up getting these artists together on one song. And the reason why it's so successful is because he's promoting it himself. So all these artists are working together and they don't promote these songs themselves. And
so he does it himself.
He does it himself. He promotes these songs. He goes out and does the interviews and shit. And it takes away from them the stress of them, doing the promotions and doing the interviews about the song and blah, blah, blah.
I actually gained a lot more respect for DJ Khaled after hearing that. That's amazing.
Right? It's a great deal.
That's like the coolest thing ever in music.
Yes.
Because like think about how much artwork gets like put away from these artists. And they're just like, yeah, this isn't gonna make it, or like we don't know how to promote it, or like the record label's like, yeah, this isn't a good song. Right? So they just put it to the side. And he comes out and goes, you know what, I'm gonna make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
And
then boom, bam, pow, pow.
That's amazing.
That's pretty good.
Living the American dream.
Pretty good.
Wow, good for you, man. That's sick.
Good for you.
I hope everyone just gained a little bit of respect for DJ Khaled. That's pretty dope.
DJ Khaled.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to say hi to the children?
Happy Thursday, everybody. And happy Friday if you happen to be listening on a Friday.
Oh, that's new.
And then happy Saturday.
Oh.
Because the weekend is here. It is Thanksgiving weekend.
It is, yeah.
I hope you be thankful.
Oh, shit.
And give a little. Maybe you get a little.
Oh.
Maybe you stuff turkeys.
Yeah.
From the back.
Gobble, gobble.
But.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you for listening in another week. Carlos and I are definitely excited to be here for another week.
Are we not going to talk about what the hell you just did there?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
But we do want to give a heads up, or at least first off, happy long weekend for everyone who happens to be celebrating Thanksgiving. Yeah. I know it's not for everybody, but why does it look like I did my eyebrows on this shit?
Did you? It's
no,
okay
I didn't.
If you did.
I didn't.
No shame.
But yeah, happy Thanksgiving for those who happen to celebrate, and if not, enjoy the long weekend if you're not happening to be working on the weekend. Just to give a heads up, I don't think there'll be a full episode next week.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Just to give a heads up to everybody.
Minor.
I will actually be away on a work trip. Unfortunately,
where you're going.
In the ATL, the
A-Town,
King of Diamonds, the.
Can you not tell people that you are working at the strip club?
The Pyramid, the city where the most ones are transferred over to because people keep pulling out ones.
Oh yeah,
but I will be in the beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia. Yeah, I'm out there for a conference. So unfortunately, I'll be missing next week's episode, but hopefully I'll get some cool content. I'll try to take some cool pictures and stuff like that so we can post. I've never been to Atlanta before. I don't know if Carlos has.
I'd like to.
But we hear a lot about it, and obviously great music.
I don't think they allow pictures in King of Diamonds though.
Oh no, I'm not taking any. I'm not going to the King of Diamonds. You kidding me?
You said it. You brought it up. You said it. You said you were working out there. It's on the when it's on the internet, you can't take it back.
Over, yeah. I'm pretty much a stripper now.
Yeah.
There's no problem.
All right.
I don't see nothing wrong.
That's the rumor.
But hopefully get some cool photos. Hopefully eat some cool shit out there. And Carlos and I definitely listened to a lot of Atlanta music growing up. Like when I found out I was going on this trip, I actually looked up a whole bunch of old music that I was looking at. And like guys were like Luda, Jermaine Dupri, fucking Usher.
Usher is from Atlanta.
You know, like it was crazy seeing the amount of stuff that came out of Atlanta.
Outkast.
Outkast that really put an imprint on us as young kids and like listening to the music and like, copying the style. It's cool. So it's really cool being able to kind of go there. I'm hoping that I come up with some cool stuff that I have for next week or the week after. Yeah. So just a heads up, may or may not be an episode next week.
So also another heads up, he did invite me to go, and I did want to go. However, how do I say this bluntly? Niggas is broke and can't be flying right now. I need to work on my budget. I need a new bed, and beds ain't cheap.
No, they ain't cheap.
And yeah, man's broke the bed. Not broke. I didn't break it. It's just it's
goddamn.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Jesus Christ. Oh, for God's sake. I
wish I had like those 2 spoons. You know the 2 spoons?
Yeah. Oh my God. The segment would have gone far too long. But yeah, man's need a bed. I've been shopping around. I've been hearing this one from Costco is the bomb diggity, so I might check that one out. But yeah, that's my plan. I'm off next week, and I have no idea what to do.
Yeah, it's too bad that you couldn't come. I think like we could have, could have done some cool stuff.
Yeah,
diamonds. But
I mean, you said you weren't going, but now you're suggesting that you.
No, I'm just throwing the word diamond out there. There's no problem.
But what does that imply?
Nothing at all.
But you're implying something. All right. Go ahead.
We could have went to the strip club.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I know.
Strip club. I'm there.
But yeah, I know. Bed's no joke, man. If there's anything that you got to spend your money on, you got to spend your money on a bed.
I'm trying to splurge. It's something that I'm going to use for a long time. So I figure.
Yeah. I don't know, like if this is weird and a weird admission, but I actually have the same mattress that I've had since like high school.
Did you?
Yeah, like no joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think people would find that weird because of like the longevity, but I mean, if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what
honestly, like I try to do my due diligence and like vacuum it and try to clean it as much as I can. But yeah, if you spend a good amount of money on a bed, I don't remember how much the bed was, but it's actually lasted me this long, and it's actually still going and still working. So
you can judge all you want, bitch, but
well, you know how they say like there's things in life that you just spend the money on because you spend like there's like the part of your day, you break down your day. So everyone has 24 hours in a day, and then you spend 8 hours working, 8 hours, on a desk or whatever you're doing, and then 8 hours sleeping.
Right.
So then through those 8 hours, the things that you use the most, especially for your body, like you should be spending the money or splurging the money for.
That's right.
So like when you're sleeping, specifically your bed, your pillow. I've even heard people say about like blackout curtains so that they can sleep better. Things like that. Anything towards your health so that you're getting proper sleep.
Right.
If you work on your feet, then things like boots.
Yeah.
If you work in an office, kind of like what Carlos and I do during our our regular day, get a good office chair, stuff like that. It's just really important. And I know that a lot of people probably know this stuff, but if you don't, honestly, it's worth the money 100%. For sure.
And good springs.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. You bet.
Definitely.
That's what you need.
All right then.
Good springs.
All right then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You bet.
But yeah, no, definitely. I don't know. That's what I believe.
Top rope flying. Anyway, I need ideas of what to do next week. I'm trying to do a lot because I'm gonna be home, and I'm trying to do things obviously on a budget. I have a few ideas. Like I want to go to there's a thing out in Milton. Like I don't even have the leaves fallen yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So like somewhat. Yeah, they're getting pretty.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna go out to like Milton and check out like the forest out there.
Yeah.
And then do that during the day. Might go to is it the ROM that offers like deals on Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
ROM, I think they normally have some deals on Tuesdays, and then for the art gallery, the AGO, I think it's free on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay, that must be the one.
So if you want to go look at some art,
yeah, I'll do that.
You can go look at it for free. So shout out to the AGO. I think it's one of the days that they're in the week. You can go in for free. I think it's like after 5. They close
after 5.
I think it's after 5, and they close at 9. So it's still great. Honestly, the AGO is always a lot of fun if you like art or even just are a little bit interested in it. Yeah. You'll always see some cool shit out there. But yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff around Toronto, man. Like Toronto.
I'm trying to explore. I'm trying to see what's up in the city. You know what I mean? I haven't really I haven't dived into the city. You know what I mean? So I'll be doing that. Shit, you might even get a review of a few places here and there.
Yeah, please.
So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do next week.
Like
Carlos versus the city next week. Tune in.
Like what I found out and what I'm excited about for next summer, I actually found this out recently, was that Christie Pitts Park. For those who know Christie Pitts, it's at Bloor and Christie, the main intersection. But they actually run a weekly theater night where this company, like a non-for-profit company, goes out and puts like this huge ass green screen, and everybody in the park can just go pick a seat on the grass, and then you watch a whole movie with the whole community.
Oh, I thought it was like a free like drama performance.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool, like a performance in the park type of thing.
That would be pretty cool.
We should do that. Just have like a little setup and just like do some recreations of famous scenes. Maybe the scene from Fresh Prince, Disney's recess scene when Gus comes to the school. You know, things like that. Scenes that really matter. But that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, right? And like Toronto has so many different things, and like it's really easy to fall in love with the city, especially if you put yourself in the community. So
Toronto,
I would say, I would say try to do that for next week. Yeah, and come back with some cool stories. I would love to hear.
Absolutely. Would
love to hear.
I might find someone that might take my picture in public, and I might punch them in the face. I see you, bitch. And if you out there, motherfucker, I hope you're watching this, bitch.
Did you get a good look? Did you get a look?
A bald dude with like glasses. And he looked like he didn't have any kids. It was like a creepy bald dude with glasses.
Very weird.
Very like darkish shirt, like patterned shirt. It was odd. I don't know.
Yeah.
He really grinded my gears.
Oh, damn.
It ruined my. I was listening to the song, so I'm just in there, one hand on the wheel, just go, baby. Go. What the okay, that was weird. I didn't do anything. I don't think I was doing anything wrong, but it was odd.
There's definitely some characters in.
So it is what it is. Shout it. That's downtown Toronto for you.
Yeah,
I should avoid that at night next week.
Definitely.
Downtown at night. Dun 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 dun.
Definitely.
But yeah, shoot, I might even do a spa day.
Yeah, you should.
Spa day.
Use up those benefits.
Go get a Groupon and then the benefits on top of that.
Yeah. Huge, man. I think like that's one like underrated thing. Like a lot of people don't take care of themselves like that, and then use up the benefits that they give you.
Yes.
We're paying into that shit.
And they reuse it every year. It restarts every year. They take that money from you.
Yeah.
It's your money.
Literally.
Use it.
Use it. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, what about like the hyperbolic chambers that you've been going into?
Hyperbolic. It's just float therapy works just fine. Hyperbolic chamber.
Training to be Goku and shit.
Man, like, I'm sorry. Do you see me doing instant teleportation now and shit? I wish.
Again,
hyperbolic. Yeah, I have one more thing because they gave it to me for free because I used like 3 in like 2 weeks.
Okay, amazing.
So I can use that whenever. I think before the end of the year.
Amazing. Is there like a social media hashtag that you can like
tag? I can tag these guys. I'll tag them. Yeah. No, they're like really solid. They're a great service and super nice. Well, I mean, they're calm and shit. They work out of they also offer massages now, and apparently they do. So the thing I did didn't count, but they do offer like float therapy, like insurance coverage.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. So not bad.
Yeah.
And they do massages, and they even do yoga.
Damn.
They do it all at Float Market. I forget what it's called.
That stuff's really needed nowadays.
It's necessary, especially in this age. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Stressed out
from work, social media, personal life. You need some R&R. You know what I'm saying? So I strongly encourage it. I know I sound like a fucking white chick named Bethany right now, but it's needed, y'all.
Definitely.
It's needed.
Definitely.
It's needed. We're going to talk about what we did on Friday.
No.
Moving on.
No. What do we do on Friday?
It was karaoke night.
You know how much fun karaoke is? You almost forget how much fun that shit is.
That was absolutely super fun.
I think there's like a lot of people that don't like to do that. I feel like it's a pretty like extroverted activity.
It is.
But I think if you can like get into the comfort of it, you can really come out of your shell.
Absolutely.
You know,
like drinking basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to drink and then come out of your shell.
Yeah.
We sang a lot of tunes out there, man.
Yeah.
It was a nice play. It was like I felt like walking in. It was like straight out of the movie Belly, with all the lights and shit.
Oh yeah.
It was like really cool. It was neat and I forget what's it called. SOSKTV, I think it's what it's called in Markham.
Richmond Hill.
In Richmond Hill.
Go check that out. Highway 7.
Not bad. Not
East
a bad
Beaver
place.
Creek.
Great service. Nice people. You know.
Yeah, you feel like I felt like I was in Vegas somewhere.
Right.
Like some sort of like
yeah, I'm not exaggerating. The lights were nuts in there.
Yeah.
It was a whole ass Christmas show in the goddamn place. And the rooms were solid. They were like really like fancy schmancy.
Yeah. If there's one thing that you can go do with your friends, definitely recommend it.
100%.
It's not as if you're like karaokeing in front of a whole bunch of people.
No, it's just you and your friends.
It's you and your friends.
Turning up.
You guys are just having fun, having drinks, things like that.
And if people hear you in the hallway, it's karaoke. Who cares?
Yeah, it's great.
God, what songs did we sing? Let Me Love You, Mr. Brightside.
Can You Stand the Rain?
Can You Stand the Rain was a good one.
Well, what is your like? Let's say
my go-to
top favorite karaoke song if you were to recommend
number one
to anybody. Yeah, number one.
That's tough.
You are literally karaoke contest. You gotta pick one song that you can do. What is a song that you would do?
Probably Dreams by Fleetwood Mac.
Wow.
Not Dream. Yeah, is it Dreams? It is.
Wow.
Allison, is it Dreams? All right. That's Allison, our marketing director.
Yeah. Marketing director.
Allison, say hi.
Hello.
She says hi. But yeah, I don't know. Truthfully, with the one song, that's tough. You know what? Oh God, wow, that's hard.
I wouldn't expect Fleetwood Mac from you. I'll be honest with you.
Well, I did it for the first time with Allison, the marketing director, and it was really fun. It was a lot of fun.
Song.
It was a great song.
It's a great
song.
But
if I had to, it was probably "Can You Stand the Rain."
Wow.
Yeah, it's probably
that's a good song.
That's probably a song. What about you? What's your go-to?
I think that for some reason I always end up gravitating back towards like the NSYNC or like Backstreet Boys.
You know what? I'm lying then. So mine, it has to be "I Want You Back" then.
Yeah, see, like it's tough because
it has to be that song. Yeah,
and it's the songs that you may not even really listen to on a regular day basis, or like a song that you would like go to. Or it may not even be like your favorite song by that artist.
You just know it.
But for some reason, that song just sounds 10 times better done on a live speaker with a mic and like just karaokeing. You know, it's cool. So something like that. Yeah, no, I can highly recommend karaoke. It's not terribly expensive either.
No.
And it's a good time for a couple of hours. So, you know, definitely would recommend it.
Your love is like a river.
Yeah.
Peaceful. Oh, you know, they're getting back apparently together.
Really?
Yeah, but they have a song out.
Wow. Damn.
So are we going or what?
Is money hard now or
what? Dude, fucking, I don't care if money's hard. Sell a goddamn kidney. We're going.
Money hard? Damn.
Fucking guy. I don't care.
Damn. That's
fucking
expensive tickets.
I don't give a shit.
That's for sure.
I need a bed, but I need to go to fucking NSYNC concert too.
But yeah. No, I can imagine.
Right? Fucking, we're going.
They had that that other retro concert a while ago with New Kids on the Block
and
Backstreet Boys and somebody else came back.
Yeah.
But that was probably pretty cool.
That 98 Degrees too.
98 Degrees. Yeah, that was the one I was missing.
Yeah. Would you see them in concert? Were you
98 Degrees? Of course. I love 98 Degrees.
Why?
Nick
I was
Lachey?
listening to their stuff and I'm like, yeah, it's all right.
Well, it's kind of like poppy R&B.
R&B. It was leaning towards R&B.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like the long hair.
You like the what?
What?
I was talking about the music, man. What are you going on about?
I don't know. I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah.
98 Degrees. I thought they were good.
I don't know. I think Lachey was definitely the star, but there were times he was
Nicholas
trying too much. He was trying way too much in them videos, bro.
Yeah.
That's the Nick Lachey.
Sick.
You like that?
Oh, I love that. That's exact. The shoulder bump. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had it.
It's the Nick Lachey right there.
They had me.
Oh, what?
Hey, I would have bought their album and their poster.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You know what? Let's carry on. Let's carry on. What are you gonna do in Atlanta, though?
I have no idea, man. So I'm going for a work conference.
Are you going with but you're going with coworkers, you know?
Yeah, I'm going with coworkers I know.
So the turnip season is going to be real after.
Hopefully, I land in late on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I'm there at like 11 at night.
At night.
We'll see if I can maybe go to the hotel bar just for the first night to get a drink and then go to sleep.
Who says you're not going to go to the bar at Pearson?
Do the work. Oh, I'll probably be there.
Yeah,
but the maybe there on Tuesday at 8:00. But no, the land in on 11 at night or something like that. So I don't know how much time I'll have, and then the conference starts at 8 a.m. So I got to be up pretty early.
Yeah,
ends around 5. You know, you got to schmooze clients and stuff like that at night, unfortunately. So if we don't happen to, then I'll definitely try to discover the city a little bit. Maybe take an Uber to a place. I was actually looking up on YouTube a bunch of different places to go out and eat, things to see, stuff like that.
What's the spot?
Supposedly there's this one place called the Ponce Market, and the Ponce Market, Ponce, 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 Ponce Market,
Ponce Market.
Yeah, and it's like it's almost like a big fucking food court, and they have like almost like a round the year carnival kind of thing going on in the building as well. So like if you can imagine like the CNE, from those who are from Toronto, the CNE food court with a whole bunch of different good ass food, and then if you go to another level, they have like games and all that kind of shit. So supposedly that's one place to do. Maybe I'll go check it out. A couple different bars I was reading up on. I actually went on the Atlanta Reddit. God, Reddit. But a lot of people are saying like they're like, man, it's almost hard not to find a bar that's not playing 90s hip hop and R&B. So they said that like you can't really roll around in Atlanta. Yeah, you can't really roll around in Atlanta without hearing 90s R&B or 90 or like 2000s hip hop and stuff. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully there's some cool shit. I think there's actually a bar right beside the hotel called Reuben Rose or something like that. And I look
Ruby Rose
or Reuben Rose or something like that.
You know who that is?
No, I don't.
Ooh.
But it looks pretty dope. So we'll see, you know. And then the Friday is the conference ends. I'm there for the night, and I have a free night, so hopefully I'll be able to discover Atlanta a little bit more.
LGBTQ presence in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
Massive, yes. So who knows? Maybe that Ponce Market at night turns into the dance market.
But it was you know what's even funnier? So I actually went back and listened to Welcome to Atlanta. And for those who don't know,
where the players play,
Jermaine Dupri, Ludacris.
20. What is it? And we ride on like every day.
But like, if you watch the video, he like names out a bunch of different places and a bunch of different areas in Atlanta that I was like learning about. So like Decatur.
Yeah.
I can't name of any other ones.
Buckhead.
Oh, Buckhead.
Bankhead.
So they were naming off a bunch of different places, and I'm like looking up the maps on Atlanta, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But then while Jermaine Dupri's verse, he's actually naming off places like Club 21, Club 112, like a couple of the strip clubs that he was talking about, and a couple of places to eat.
Are they even open? Some of these places?
Yeah, I would assume so. It's Atlanta.
I think they probably close.
I don't know.
I
would think like Atlanta is one of those cities that don't really sleep, like kind of like in New York.
Yeah.
I would think there probably is always something to do in Atlanta.
Maybe, yeah.
Like every day of the week.
Remember, do you know what Freaknik was?
No.
Oh, youngin.
No, I don't.
Oh, man, you should have been there. Those were the days.
No.
Oh, boy. Freaknik? Ooh-wee. It's basically Veld, but like with a lot of booty shaking.
Damn.
And rims on 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
You got it?
Got it.
Oh, yes. Freaknik, baby. But they shut down now. They ran for like 30 years and then they shut down. But overall, that was it.
But yeah,
go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Oh, God. Welcome to the 6.
Don't ask us directions because we don't know neither. Have you ever been to the CN Tower? No.
I haven't actually.
Right?
What are we doing?
If you're not from Toronto, if you've been to the CN Tower.
Fucking weird.
That's well, it's an odd thing, but you know what's the damn truth. All right? Who in their goddamn mind wants to have it go up all the way their feet in the air and then look through glass and then stomp on that shit? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Who does that shit? I did twice in my life.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah.
Did you eat at the restaurant?
Not recently, but when I was younger.
Back in the day.
Yeah. I don't remember the food.
So go check out the CN Tower. If you want to see some glass, eat some food in a spinning fucking.
Don't go to the Niagara Falls one though. That was ass. I remember that one.
I think I actually got food poisoning in that one.
The food was horrible.
Yeah,
it was not good. But again, that was ages ago. Hopefully they've improved since. But I remember you can't forget how horrible the food was. It was not good.
So yeah, Toronto tourism.
Yeah, Toronto tourism. Do you enjoy inflated property prices, inflated grocery prices, subtle racism here and there?
We got some pretty good restaurants. So
nice restaurants, not bad.
Pretty cool bars.
Sketchy people on the subway.
Oh, definitely.
On the bus.
People taking pictures while you're driving.
Come to Toronto. It might sound bad on paper, but Drake lives here, so it's not too bad.
It's pretty bad. And we're back.
And we back.
We're back.
We back. Guess who's back? Back to the block when the O's face mob man make the hoe. You make me relax. Back on the block on the O's because the street shit is all I know. Speaking of, you hear about what's going on with Jay-Z? You hear about what's going on with Jay-Z?
No, what did Jay-Z do?
What Jay-Z?
I thought that dude was
what Jay-Z didn't do is the problem.
I thought that dude's like so undercover that people don't even talk about him anymore.
Well, he had a recent interview and now people are judging him for it.
Oh shit!
Now, Jay-Z, as we all know, is a billionaire. God. That too. Billionaire also. Yes. Married to
Beyonce knows.
Yeah. So he had an interview with Kevin Hart maybe like 2 years ago or last year, I forget. Where he mentioned that it's awkward to discuss money with family. And he brought up a scenario, not that it's a real thing. He brought up a hypothetical scenario where it said, if a cousin of mine were to ask me for $4,800, I'd probably say no.
Damn.
And the reason being is it's a lesson that life, money isn't free in life. You gotta either work for it or, it has to work for you. And so instead of you asking me for $4,800, why not just ask me to invest in a business you have for $4,800? That way it can make it into a return.
Interesting.
Now, the reaction was that people are saying, oh, he's so greedy. He's so, how can he not do that to his own? How could he not give his cousin money? He's family or she's family, hypothetical cousin, remember? And that he has all this money. People are using their mathematics knowledge to calculate, saying that Jay-Z makes this and this every year. Jay-Z, if he gives in $4,800, he still has this and this left. Blah 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 blah. So all of a sudden, all these motherfuckers are fucking, are joined in Mensa, and all of a sudden they're geniuses when it comes to money. Now, here's the deal. All right. You folks that are giving people shit, that are giving Jay-Z shit about it. There's a reason why Jay-Z is a billionaire to this day. All right. He's smart with his money. And
incredibly
he knows
smart
how to make money. Clearly. He's had his ups and downs. He came from the gutter, just like everyone has.
He used to sell snowflakes by the OZ.
By the OZ. It's true. He said it himself.
Hey.
It's on record. Snitched on himself. Could have went to prison. But
so these robbers snippets.
Yeah. No, just snipping on it. But hey, he did it.
It's Jay-Z.
And he moved on from it, and now he's a better person. Although I'm not gonna lie, these recent records where he talks about him going, not paying his taxes as often and him evading his shit, you're playing with fire. You need to cut that out.
Lauryn Hill tip.
Yeah, relax. But you folks need to chill out with judging Jay-Z for the fact that he doesn't want to give you money. All right? I just went back to Ghana back in April, and I got some of my family. I was about to call them motherfuckers. That's crazy. Wow, that's wild. So I got
motherfucking family.
Yeah, I got some cousins out there that were asking me for money, and I had to tell them no. Because look, I get it. You're in a rough situation. Some of them are in a rough situation. But at the same time, I'm not made of $1 trillion. I don't have a lot of money. I got a budget. I have to. All right.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z, gave the hypothetical cousin knowledge. Instead of me giving you the money, what are you gonna do with it? Pay a few bills, buy yourself something nice, and then what? What next? You're gonna ask him for more and more and more. It doesn't work like that. We're not asking for handout out here. No, you got to work for your money. If you had a business idea proposition, and then you ask for that, of course, and then he'll look into it. That way, he makes money and you make more money. Can't be wrong about that. Nothing wrong about that.
Yeah, I definitely would see Jay-Z being the type of person to be like, if you're his cousin or like somewhat related to him, or he cares somewhat about you in some sort of sense, and you propose to him some sort of a business deal, as opposed to just going to ask him for money, then I think he would.
Right.
Like, he's
There's
definitely
a reason
come from,
why he is a billionaire today. Because he makes smart decisions with his money. He doesn't just give it away.
Yeah.
Okay. He knows if he gives it away, that's money he's not going to see back.
Yep.
All right. And then what are you going to do with the money?
Yeah, you can call him greedy all you want.
Yeah, call him greedy all you want, but there's a reason why he's a billionaire and why you are where you are.
Cousin.
Cuzzo.
Hypothetical
cuzzo, of course.
But
all right. And all you people out there that's giving him shit because he's a billionaire. When was the last time y'all donated to freaking World Vision, huh? All you guys apparently, being in a better sense for. When was the last time you walked by a homeless person and you gave them change? Do you remember?
Remember
they remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Remember, like, oh, you know what that reminds me of? Like back in the day, because Halloween's also coming up as well. And then kids used to have those UNICEF things.
Yes.
That's just fucking jokes, man.
It's like, what the hell?
Trick or treat, you give them candy and they're asking for $1.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Ain't that some shit? Like, man, what the fuck? Hold on. I thought I had to give you some treats and now you want to... Man.
I remember the school gave us those when we were kids and I was like, yo, fuck all that. I'm like, this has nothing to do with money today. I'm just trying to get some candy.
I'm trying to get candy. I'm trying to get some cavities in the teeth.
Too funny.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, stop hating on Jay-Z.
Yeah, stop hating. Stop hating.
Can't be hating on
Jay-Z. All right? Oh, I lost some respect for Jay-Z. Name me one Jay-Z record you like. Oh, Jay-Z is a horrible person. Maybe one of his albums that you actually bought with your own money.
Yeah. You don't care.
You don't care. You're not a Jay-Z fan.
But yeah.
You want me to name all Jay-Z's albums in order? Because I'll fucking do it.
Yeah, Jay-Z's like...
That is the God MC right there. All right? That is your rapper's favorite rapper. Okay? So let's be clear about that. You fans out there that are giving him shit, you need to look at your life in a better way. I promise you, if you even made $1 million, you are saving all of that money because you don't want to lose that.
It's so funny.
Trust me.
It's so funny how like the interview goes back like a year. Right? It wasn't
a
recent.
year or two. It wasn't recent.
So it wasn't recent.
No.
And then like somebody went back, clipped it, and then blew it up on social media.
And then he's like, all of a sudden now he's a
fucking
tyrant.
Villain, literally.
Huh. You people have time.
Yeah.
All that time and effort to judge, but not enough time and effort to make money.
We all need to stop caring too much about other people's shit.
Right? And focus on your own shit.
True that.
All right? And so for that, people of the internet, all of y'all are going on some people's kids today. Because you guys focus way too much on rich people's problems and not on your own. All right? You want to make the same money he does? Get to work. Stop making excuses. Like Kim Kardashian said. Can you imagine Kim Kardashian telling me to get off my lazy ass to work? I don't work enough. You believe that shit? What have times have come to? But you know what? There's a reason why she's a billionaire. Because she got off her ass and she worked. Yeah. She had a business proposition. She made it through. She didn't beg for money. She made a proper presentation for these. They invested and it worked out. Okay? That's about it.
So the internet,
y'all focusing on asking people for money? Ask your rich family members for money and see how that goes. Yeah, sure, I'll give you the money, absolutely. And then they go broke in 2 years, and then they ask you for money. Oh, sorry, dude, I don't have anything. Fuck you.
Yeah. on some people's kids.
Some people's kids, people of the internet. Shame on you. Too much time. Too much fucking awkward dancing and not enough fucking going to the goddamn Indeed.ca and applying for jobs. Ugh! That's all I got to say about that.
There's one thing I do want to mention.
Go ahead.
Canada actually made history this week.
Oh?
For those who don't know, Manitoba.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Blue Jays, how we lost.
Oh, no, that too. We're going to talk
about
that.
Is that history, though, or is that something? I brought up some dark
that's
shit.
Just brutal. Well, it made history for the Minnesota Twins. They actually haven't made the playoffs or won a playoff game since 2022.
I'm so glad we had to be the ones to do it.
So we had to be the ones to let them do that.
Thanks, guys.
It's like when Kobe dropped 81 on us.
Damn bastards. Unbelievable.
It's like when Kobe dropped 81.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Toronto, you did it again.
We're the worst.
Lovely. Anyway, sorry for that. Go ahead.
But so we live in Ontario, but for those who aren't watching, there was Manitoba politics going on with their premiers.
Oh, yes.
And they actually, from like 6 years of conservativeness, Manitoba's been a conservative province for many, many years, majority. But they recently just implemented somebody new. It is the very first Aboriginal Native American premier. Native Canadian that has ever been implemented into government.
That's crazy.
Fucking nuts.
Mental.
Like, I know it's not a huge deal to a lot of people, but like,
folks,
you think it's 2023?
Can you imagine years and years of white people telling you what to do, and then they finally recruit one of y'all own, and it's like,
literally,
we are in there.
Literally,
that is Barack Obama vibes, folks. This is a big deal.
Yeah, huge deal. And I hate to say it, but I don't remember the individual's name, and I apologize, but I will look it up and put it in the description for everyone to see. But congratulations. You made fucking history.
You did it, homie. You did it.
Do you think after 2023 there would be a Native American politician
running for prime minister?
Yeah, like running for something.
I don't know.
So they ran, and then they actually won it. The first time after
fucking years.
Yeah, so it's like huge feat.
Yo, y'all need to feel good, because I remember those Barack Obama years. Y'all can walk the streets again and say, yo, fuck, if a police stop you, you'd be like, yo, fuck you, my fucking premier is Aboriginal too. Kiss my ass, suck my dick, bitch, and drive off. You should be on those vibes. Good for y'all, and good for you, sir. Congratulations. Oh, another hit thing. The speaker, the new speaker.
Oh yeah, we got a new speaker,
and he's a black man. He's a black man.
He's a black man.
That is black man. As if Trudeau couldn't Trudeau enough. What does he fire someone because of his own fuck up? And what does he do?
Oh, we gotta get a black dude.
We gotta get a black dude in here now. I mean, like, come on.
I'm sure he's qualified. I'm sure he's. I actually listened to his speech when they implemented him in. He's a great speaker. He speaks very eloquently. Good at what he does. There's no but.
And I'm just saying this, just like, I don't know. But
it is very Trudeau thing.
Right?
Very true.
Come on. The other dude did not have to be fired, just to be clear. He didn't have to, because, I don't know. This is conspiracy speaking, but all you other tinfoil hat wearers out there, y'all know who was responsible for bringing the Nazi in the goddamn speaker house. All right? Let's not joke around about it. Let's not beat around the bush.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. All right. But I digress. Anywho, congratulations to the homie and the speakers. Next, we need a black dude in the Ottawa House, and then I too will have my Barack Obama moment, where I'll drive off and tell police to suck my dick, even though one of my boys was probably going to be the one to give me a ticket. But it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Do you think you'd be a good prime minister for the country?
No, I'd be a terrible one.
Why?
I don't know. There'd just be Lupe stuff everywhere.
So tyranny, chaos, and anarchy is what you're trying to.
No, I don't.
Streets are on fire.
It's definitely a tough like job in itself. Like, you know what I was so I was listening to the whole like Manitoba thing.
Yeah.
That was happening recently, and the Conservative Premier that was running up against the NDP and the Liberal Party at the time.
He's NDP, right?
He's NDP, so he won it. So the Liberal.
That's left.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the Liberal. No, not the Conservative lady that was going up against the NDP one of the biggest points that happened recently in Manitoba that there was these 2 Aboriginal women that went missing, right? And in that part of Canada, for those who don't know, a lot of Aboriginal women, they get, scrutinized. There's a lot of violence towards them. A lot of them are murdered, raped, all that kind of stuff, all like the bad shit that you can possibly think of. They get it bad in those areas. So recently, 2 of them went missing, and pretty much there was an outcry from the community being like, we need to go check this landfill because that's where we found a lot of them before. Can we go check it? Using the resources of the government will pay for it, whatever it is. The conservative lady comes out and goes, no, we are not doing that. Wow. We are not going to use government money to try to find these 2 bodies.
That's some shit.
And you're in Manitoba. Manitoba is a very, very large Aboriginal community.
Yes.
And I definitely think that was one of the biggest points on why she lost.
Yeah.
He came out, the NDP came out and was like, that was one of the first things we're going to fucking do with our money. Yeah. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, we got to go find our people realistically, right? So I'm thinking that people just probably had enough of that shit. Good for them. Good for them for the outcry. Good for introducing your new premier. I hope that all goes well in Manitoba, and hopefully he makes some really good changes so that the province is succeeding. But yeah.
Good shit.
But it was just a crazy story in my head where it's like, man, your audience as premier.
Do you though? Well,
you should. Well, I don't know if Ford knows us, but it's definitely a.
You don't know me, bitch. You don't know me.
It's definitely a weird moment in politics and Canadian politics, which I was just found really fucking weird.
Well,
but
hey,
I wanted to bring that up.
Conservatives are going to be conservatives. At least she was blunt about it, and that's why you lost. And that's why you lost. So.
Oh, it's one thing we also forgot to bring up.
What?
Canadian censorship on Canadian podcasts.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
That
includes us. Deal. That affects us.
Yes, friend. Folks. So the government's watching. The government's be watching.
I don't know if it's like a new bill that got passed. I didn't get to look too much into it.
Bill C. I don't think it has anything to do with Bill C-11, but I think, I know Trudeau just told the CRTC to be like, hey, watch out for podcasts, see what the hell they say.
Watch out for Canadian podcasts. So they're pretty much listening right now.
Yeah, well, but hey, you know what? CRTC. Oh, lucky for you folks today, you guys get a double whammy for some people's kids. Listen here, folks. For episodes upon episodes, me and Ryan here have been speaking freely, comfortably, and trying to entertain y'all.
121 episodes to be exact.
Every week. For 121 episodes, we've been trying to entertain y'all by just simply being ourselves. And that's what we're going to continue to do. We're not going to stop. We're not going to change ourselves. But if we are going to change ourselves, it's going to be for the better, not for the government's reasoning. So, Mr. Government, Mr. Trudeau, if you are listening or not sending your lackeys to listen to us, this is me and my tinfoil cap. You want to censor us because we want to say some shit? You go ahead and attempt. We ain't going nowhere. All right? This is the blank, bitch.
It would be.
We got puzzles, and you know what? You want to be a problem for us? This is the blank. We solve problems. So you go on ahead. CRTC, find the episode and tell me you didn't laugh at least 2 of them.
You can't be laughing at our episodes and try to close us down.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Chuckle. That ain't right. You can't just be like, oh, I can't let them guys. That's funny.
Yeah, I was thinking that, like, imagine being shut down. Like,
can you imagine us getting a letter in the mail?
Honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they're doing it. Like, if you get some sort of email, because our email is out there for business purposes.
Yes.
We get a message from, like, YouTube saying that you guys are being taken down for, misconduct in relation to, like, the CRTC's regulation. Or, like, new legislation that just passed within Canada. You guys are now being censored. And you guys can only have a certain amount of episodes up or something like that. You're definitely going to hear from us if that ever does happen to us. It is something that we do have to watch out for. We're not really going to watch out for it, but it's more just like
we'll keep our ear to the streets. Yeah. We'll keep our ear to the streets.
But, like, I can only imagine.
That dude I was taking a picture earlier was with the CRTC.
Honestly.
Wow.
But I can imagine the amount of like backlash that is going to happen, especially from content creators that do happen to have podcasts.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure it doesn't only fall under podcasts, but that's one thing that we saw in that sort of news article. But the amount of like, let's say, far right podcasts that are on, in existence in Canada, though, like all the fuck Trudeau podcasts, all the fucking, what's the People's Party of Canada podcast, like all of that kind of stuff. Like, we believe in the freedom of speech and the freedom of expression. So like they should be in existence and allow themselves to be able to have that. But
although many may not agree with them.
If the CRTC comes out and goes, these guys are spewing hatred or fucking violence against, the LGBT community, or like causing like fucking rigors in society or whatever it may be, they actually will probably close those podcasts down.
Like, I don't,
which
like,
is crazy.
Honestly, at the end of the day, free speech is free speech. I think that's what made Canada great in the first place, for us to able to express our feelings regardless of of how we may feel. I feel like the fact that we are able to express ourselves freely, knowing that our voices are heard, is always a good thing. And with the examples that you said about the attacking of the LGBTQ, and the whole death threats against the prime minister. Okay, so you make these things big deal. What? I don't understand. What's the big whoop? All right, but at the end, no. But jokes aside, it's concerning that at the end of the day, our voices are now being minimalized simply because we're hurting feelings of the office, because we may not like how things are run over there. It's borderline dictatorship, and it's concerning. I'm just hoping the CRTC is not as harsh as people are expecting them to be. Now, I'm hearing things that it's not that serious, but at the same time, if you have to censor anybody because of how their opinions on the government, it's pretty concerning. So
if Carlson and I ever stop putting up episodes,
we're dead.
For any other reason,
we have died.
We're dead.
They have
avenge our deaths.
Yeah. So
avenge our deaths
and tell our families we love them.
But I don't know. It would be an interesting kind of thing to like be shut down. That'd be very fascinating.
That would be very.
I'm not saying I would like to lose the podcast that way, but it would be like, man, we are going up on top.
Like, wow, we're getting attention. But
it is pretty crazy.
It's odd. At the end of the day, to each their own. We hope y'all know what you're doing out there, and for all you content creators out there, stay strong.
Definitely.
All right. Well, we got this, guys. This is only a temporary thing, and we'll be free. Shoot, maybe Elon might run and then free everybody. Who knows? Even Elon's saying that freaking Trudeau's getting rid of free speech.
Yeah. Well, like, there's a lot of like stuff that's been like very negative Canada stuff as of late that I've seen.
He was
like
here
on media
today, I think.
Elon?
Trudeau.
Oh, I had no idea.
And some dude came up to him and called him a buck tea. I think we should have added that in the tourism ad. Only in Toronto do we call our leaders of the country a homeless person.
But yeah, like even like I was on YouTube yesterday.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then like like your recommended feed. There was like 2 videos on like these influencer people, or these people on YouTube being like 10 main reasons not to move to Canada.
Oh boy.
Or like 10 main reasons why Canada is like declining in society or something like that. And then there was another one on like the housing crisis in Canada. So it's like, I wouldn't say that it's like a weird algorithm. It is a weird algorithm, but it's just, there feels like there's a lot of like negativity being pushed towards even Canadian citizens kind of thing. Like there's not many videos that I've seen on my recommended feed being like 10 reasons to move to Canada. You know what I mean? But we'll see. It's interesting.
It is quite
Carlson and I we've lived there our whole lives, and we've seen a lot of different changes and a lot of different movements.
But this one's
it's an interesting one. So if we do get shut down, then avenge our deaths.
Yeah,
please.
But before that, the battle is on. The war wages on. Are we ready? All right. Trudeau don't want a roast battle with me. He don't want it with me. He don't want no smoke with me. All right. So get your smoking patch on, sir, because you don't want it with me. And if you eliminate our goddamn show, you listen to every single episode and you still want to eliminate us, then I'll tell you this, sir, you must have COVID because clearly you have no taste.
Beautiful.
Right? Anywho, I'm going to end it on that note.
That's all I got to say today.
All right. Well, thank y'all for tuning in this week. We'll keep y'all posted what's going on next week. The journeys of both of us going our separate ways. You're going somewhere again in November, you said?
Yep.
Where are you
I will
going?
be out in actually our capital, Canada. I'll be in Ottawa.
Oh, are you protesting the truckers there too?
No,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate.
But I'll be out in Ottawa.
He was there 2 years ago, and he's
at the end
fan.
of the month.
Ryan's a big trucker fan, so he supports
Take my bank account.
Oh,
Freeze my bank account.
Oh shit.
But I'll be out in Ottawa, so
Nice.
we'll figure out what we're gonna do.
Been?
First, I've been to Ottawa.
Okay. I've never
but it will be one of the first times that I actually remember going, because I think I went the last time I went, I was like a child, literally like 5 years old or something like that. So it'll be interesting. I'm also out there for a bit, hopefully to get some cool content. Maybe I'll take some Canadian historic pictures. But yeah, sorry, there's gonna be some missed episodes potentially in the next couple of weeks, just because fucking conference season, man. It's bad.
Or we're dead because the government.
Or we're dead. Yes, avenge our deaths.
Yeah,
please.
Anywho. Oh my god, why would I end like that? I'm Carlos.
I'm Ryan.
And this is a blank with Carlos and Ryan. Maybe our last one. Who knows? Anyways, don't forget, y'all. Just like there. Fill it in.
Peace, everybody.
Bye.